Hey guys, this is Shane and welcome to my Curator of the Lost channel. Today, I'm just gonna show you some finds that I've found lately that some of them are going on eBay, some of them on Amazon. Again, the types of things that I like to find and sell that work for me when I have time to get them listed and selling. And I'll say that because if you've been following the channel for any length of time, you know my frequency of listing videos is down, as is my book selling. Honestly, I would say that my status right now as a bookseller is, there's a term you may have heard, depending if you're in the South or not, called piddling or piddling, but piddling. I'm just piddling along. I'm finding some good stuff when I get a chance to source. I'm listing, I'm selling, anywhere between the two sales channels. I'll sell somewhere between, 8 to 12 books on eBay, probably the same on Amazon, and it's just kind of piddling along. I just, seems like everything else that's going on, I just haven't had time to really just devote to my sales like I really want to, or to even source. But I've got lots of backstock, and we talk about a season of life, right? There's things of seasons of life. There's also seasons in sourcing, in sales. And for me, being a part-time seller and doing it as a hobby and fun and it's something I enjoy, it's like I just have to put it in perspective and do what I can. So I don't know, maybe I just say that just as, I guess, background on why I haven't really been posting as many YouTube videos, but also, just maybe somebody out there, you're going through the same thing. You want to do something, but you've got something else. And listen, we just do what we need to do. And I enjoy doing this. I do it when I can. So some of these finds are really cool. I like them. So let's just jump in. And hey, thanks for the views. Thanks for, coming back to the channel, watching stuff and hitting the like button and all that. I appreciate it. So we'll keep doing these when we can and see what happens. So the first things I got, I love selling magazines. Magazines are interesting because they're so diverse, and I like getting real niche kind of magazines. But I had stopped by this little, it was an estate sale I just happened to randomly see, and it was pretty much gutted. There were things, it was on the last day, things were pretty much gone, but I walked through just to see what was going on. And I did find some of these Bama magazines. Okay, I'm in Alabama, northern Alabama, and you're either Alabama football or Auburn football here, pretty much. But these were from 1979, and they're basically, it's like, fan magazines. These were all from 1979, not a complete year, but, this was the last year of Bear Bryant's, his last championship year. I think Alabama went undefeated that year. I've seen these sell individually, $5 to $8 each. I've seen people sell full years for 70 or 80 bucks. I think there's there's 8 of them. It's funny because when they first went up, they wanted $2 each for these. I'm like, nah, that's way too much. I ended up getting they were 50 cents each, but then it was 50% off. So I got them like 25 cents each, which is where I like to be on magazines. I think I can list these and ask $5 a piece. I think I asked 40 bucks for these and get them again. 1979. Championship year for Alabama, Bear Bryant's last championship, I believe, if I think that's right. But anyway, there you go. Kind of cool finds. In that, this guy must have been a civil engineer that was there, because there was this Alumni Directory for Alabama civil engineers, and I got this one for like 50 cents too. And it lists, names and let's see if you can see it, like names and the year from the civil engineering program. It's just one of those kind of weird things. It does have a little tear on the spine, but I was trying to figure out what year this was, and I think this may go, I don't know. I thought it might have been like from the 70s, but it goes back to like 30 or 40 years ago. So anyway, I'll list it on eBay, see what happens. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting book. It's kind of a really cool photo book on the Memphis Blues, and it's somebody, they're a photographer, and they go through the Memphis Blues scene and, do some really cool photos of, people in the Memphis area, Memphis Blues scene. So, show you some samples there. All right, so I got this book for $1. I see it selling used on Amazon for like $22, $24, but new it's like $98 to $100. So I'm selling on Amazon as FBA, and I think that's where I'm going to send this one. It might give me a little bit of meat on the bone if, you know, used is like 20 to 25 and new is 98 for an FBA. It's not a huge quick seller, but it's not a slow seller either. I might be able to push this into the 30 or 35, maybe a little more. At least see if it sells on FBA, see if I get the buy box, and, you know, or I don't even know if I can get a buy box there anymore on used. It's so crazy now, Amazon. I can't even say I understand it. I just send stuff, it sells. I don't even know what I get or don't get anymore. It's just like so complex there now. These next two were kind of interesting. All right, Rapture of the Deep, and it was the art of Ray Troll. Okay, now his art is pretty cool. You know, it's all. I'll show you some of it. You know, it's kind of got this, as you might think from the title, you know, a lot of fish, ocean kind of things. I got 2 copies of this, all right, and I see it sell, I think I've seen it sell for about 25 bucks, but then one copy had this inscription on it. Now look here, hold it over so you can see it. For Peter Benchley. He's got the did Jaws, right? He's talking about his books inspired him for decades. He stands in awe. He was at a signing table with him. Monterey, 2022. Now, there's several things I like about this. You know, gift inscription, you know, to Peter Benchley, who was with Jaws, has this. He signed it. That's pretty cool. Now, I did some Google searches and I couldn't find anything just with quick Google searches on there being some kind of signing event that had him and Peter Benchley. So that provenance of that, I'm not sure, but I feel that to be authentic. I don't think somebody would have, you know, put that kind of thing in fake. That would be a kind of a bizarre thing for somebody to do fake, right? Like an inscription to Peter Benchley and sign it by the author. That'd be kind of weird. Anyway, so I think it's real. I think it's kind of cool that it went to Peter Benchley. It's interesting that Peter Benchley didn't keep it. He got rid of it. But, you know, I got 2 copies of it. I'm going to send the unsigned copy to Amazon, let it go. I'm going to sell this one on eBay. See what happens. So I just thought that was kind of neat. Okay, this is something I love. I love this kind of stuff. I got this for 50 cents. Okay, look. The Loom book. It's just a little... Well, I don't even, it's not even spiral runoff. Remember those machines that you would put it in, you press it, and it would cut the little holes, and it pulls these things back, the bonding machines back in the day? I remember that in like elementary school or something. I thought it was fascinating. This is actually instructions on how, so we're going to see if it has, yeah, see, it has hand-drawn things on the equipment and how to build. See if it gives a picture at the end of what it's supposed to look like. You know, you're building a loom. Isn't that so bizarre? If you wanted to build your own loom, to do your own weaving. I see this, I've got sold comps on this on eBay for between 30 and 45 bucks. I love when I find weird stuff like this. I mean, how many people, I mean, the fact that there's multiple sold comps on eBay is amazing, but that there's people that there's interest in building your own loom. And this is a book, which was from, there's different editions of this actually. This is 1973, all right, 1973. I just love it. All right, okay, so these next, the next few, it had to be the same person that donated these, all right? I got a lot of these. This one I got for $1. Building, it's on railroad steam stuff, and some of it's on modeling, some of it's on like scale models or train sets, some of it's on just, you know, engines. This is steam traction engines, okay? I see this one, let's see, I think I've seen this one selling for, some for 20, some up to 40 on this one. I think this one might have been a, oh yeah, this was, you can see the pound. This was a UK publisher, so it's got a kind of a mylar looking protective jacket on it. I'll probably ask 30 or something for it. pretty cool. Then there was, now this one, I don't have any sold comps on it, but I have list comps for between 35 and 100 bucks. And again, this all came from the same person. This Canadian switcher, the Caribou. It's a, and you know, it has scale drawing stuff in it. Kind of cool. Then there was this one on, this was about a $15 one. This LBSC's shop, the Shed and Road. And again, this was $1. I'm pretty sure this was a UK publication, and you know, just goes into all the stuff on these trains. Pretty amazing. Then there was another one that was in this LBCS. This was to do scale model stuff, okay? And on this one, I see this one sold. I've got one that's sold for 57. I got another one that's sold for 40 on eBay. There's some higher list ones. There's listings on this thing up to like, you know, into the hundreds. I think 40 to 50 is reasonable. You know, I paid $2 for that one. You can see. Again, same, has these, can you see it? It's kind of got the cover. It's got like a protective, I don't want to mess up the dust too. There's a dust jacket and there's the cover. So it's kind of cool. Somebody took care of this book. So all of those, you can tell that they're same sort of thing. I think that it was the same person that donated them. Okay. All right. This is a weird one. I saw this and I saw the hand grenade on it. I'm like, what is this? Something on military? But then look at the title, Advanced Magic for Beginners. It's just bizarre. Publisher Eon. It's a $25 book. Let's see. I paid $1. Paid $1 for it. So I don't even know what this is. It's just it's classical Crowleyan magic to metaphysics to discordism, chaos magic. Anyway, $25 book. This one's kind of cool. Another, might have been from the same guy. Came from the same place. This Building Small Steam Locomotives. I've got this one selling. This one I was thinking about sending it to Amazon because I was getting like 50 or 60 bucks on it. Now, one thing that I don't like about it is, I might be able to tell right there. It's like a jab mark on it, just through the dust jacket. I can mark it as good. Otherwise, it's, yeah. See, it didn't go into the cover, but you can see it in the dust jacket right there. I know a market is good, but I always hate that because Amazon buyers sometimes are really so picky on things and can send it back. I may try to sell it on eBay, even though I could mark it as good and be, it's just, you know, just one of those things. All right, this one, I don't know if you remember this, the Black Hole. This is like, I don't know, 70, 77, something like that. This is the pop-up book. I've got sold comps on this between 15 and 25. But see, you can see it's so cool. It looks 3D on the video there. And you look, you can move, look there, make the black hole move. Isn't that kind of cool? And see, it pops up, you get that 3D kind of pop-up thing. And when I buy something like this, I always look at it. You can see, to make sure that none of them are ripped. I mean, look at the fact that that little dude is hanging on there and hadn't gotten ripped off over the years is pretty amazing. Anyway, 15 to 20. I think I paid $1 for it. I probably saw some of those even 25. This is kind of a weird one. This will be an Amazon sell. Black Hole I'll sell on eBay. The Rule Studio at 20. About designing in Hale County, Alabama. Got really good sold comps on this for 60 to 70 bucks. It is signed by the author, okay? And I paid $2 for it. So thought that was pretty good find. All right, you know, here's one controversial character, right? In history, Nathan Bedford Forrest. But this is about his escort and staff, okay? This sells 30 to 50. All right. They wanted 12 for it. I got this on a half price today, so I paid $6. So 30 to 60. I asked 50 for it, see what happens. All right, this one, Career in Crisis, another Bear Bryant book. I think it might have come from that same that sells the other stuff. They'd written a date in it. It's a $25 book. Some of these, this is the sort of thing you just have to check. Sometimes these things are worthless. Sometimes things like this, sports, you can get those $20, $25 ones. Now this was kind of cool. Don't Call Me Fake from the Dr. D Wrestling. So it's a $25 book. Yeah, you never know what people want. Here's another, this is a $30 book on, this is Black Soldiers in Blue. This is African-American troops in the Civil War. Now, I'll tell you, I've said this multiple times on when I see stuff like this. You know, this one, let's see, this place puts a dot on it. So I think this was a $2 book. Maybe that's $3, $2 or $3. It's $30 when I'm gonna sell it. When they're in there like this, and I see stuff with the publisher from universities, I like to look at it. It's typically, it's university press stuff. It's harder to find, a little more niche. It's good, can give you good value. Then I found, actually I have 2 copies of this. This was for homeschooling. This is Exploring Creation with Physical Science. So it's like a Christian homeschooling. I got 2 of these. These things are selling like hotcakes, $30 to $50. With it being into June 1st of July, this will be great because school will be starting back. People will be looking for these. You know, this is the student notebook, and what's good about it, when I look through, when you see these student notebooks, I look at them and make sure that they're, you know, whether they're filled out or not. Sometimes you can still sell them if they're filled out or they're used, but these were unused. So I actually got 2 copies. So they sell, try not to knock stuff over. They sell really, really good. And then actually this might be, no, it was a volume 2, kind of a Streams of Civilization, another homeschool type book. I see this one selling fast, 30 to 50. I paid, you know, there's not even a price on this. I think I paid $1 for it. Pretty good find. These stuff gets dated, but you never know. All right, here's the last one. I thought this was so cool. All right, Football as a War Game. This is from the Journals of General Nayland, right? This is University of Tennessee, and it's this brilliant, like, huge book. Very colorful, gilded edges. It had stuff from his journal. It has photographs, and then it had the way things were written. Sometimes, if I can find one. Yeah, see, it has like handwritten or drawings from his journal. I've got solds on this from 45 to 180. Most of the time when it's 180, it's brand new. This one, you can see this got a little fraying on it. I think 45 is on the low. I think the 180 is more for new. I think for this, I can list this for 79 or 89, maybe 99. Probably get something in that 79 to 99 range. I paid $2 for it. No, $3. It was $3. So it's going to be somewhere between that 80 to 100 when I sell it. So good. That's it. Some of the finds, kind of a eclectic mix. And I'll tell you, you can tell it's summer. It's so hot here in Alabama right now. It's had a real wet spring. But I just noticed in video in this, got a window off here to the side, and I know sometimes the sun can come through, but it's kind of gotten darker while I videoed this. So I think we're in for a summer rainstorm coming in. So that's why it's getting dark. It's not like twilight or anything. So anyway, that's it. See cool, buy cool. I'm doing it when I can, enjoying it when I can. Hopefully you're doing the same, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.